Hey everybody, this is Ciolis over at Take Two Capital. I have a trade that I placed back in the end of May, and I wanted you to take a look at it and see for yourself just how awesome the triple arrow system is. We do have a new system in place now called the Simplicity system, but the triple arrows are still in there and they're still working just the same. You won't be able to get the old system, but at least you'll be able to take a look and see how the trades were setting up. And I believe Simplicity will pretty much outdo previous versions, so you'll be in luck. Get the new system and we can make things happen. But take a look at the trade that I did back at the end of May on a daily time frame, and let's talk about it. Let's have a dialogue. Post in the comments below what you think of taking trades on the daily time frame. Do you feel comfortable doing it? Do you even know that you can? Let me know. Just whatever is on your mind in relation to currency trading. Let's have a dialogue. Let's talk about it. All right, take a look at the video.
So I came to the charts this morning and started scrolling, trying to do what I normally do, looking at the market, seeing if I see any entries, any good opportunities, check the news out to see if anything hitting after the holiday. And I come across the Euro Swiss franc. And what do I see? I see triple arrows on the daily chart. Now, if you've been following me for a while, then you'll know that the higher the time frame, the more accurate the signals. And triple arrows is pretty accurate all the way around anyway, but the daily time frame getting triples, you know what that is about to do. So let me just go back a little bit and look left, as they say, and see what the triple arrows has done in the past on the daily. Let's just scroll back a little bit and then go back. Let's go forward after that. Okay, this is good. This is good. Yeah. All right. Here's a weird scenario on the daily, right? We got a huge wick to the downside, right? Signifying there's probably going to be a reversal at this point, because that could have been news, could have been something crazy that happened that day. And we got triples a few days later, like over a week later. So in any case, the triples came in, the market moved, right? The market moved, it kept moving. All right. Now keep in mind, usually, this can be considered a failed attempt, right? Usually. So if you are one of those traders who trade the daily like this, then this can be considered a problem, because the market moved and came down, moved up a little bit, came down. I mean, came all the way down here, almost stopping you out. Let's be clear. It almost did. You see that? It literally almost did. So normally for me, my rule of thumb is I always put my stop loss below the big arrow. That's just what I do. But again, if I was trading the daily time frame, then yeah, I would be concerned about this happening right here. But as you can see, it created a channel some like week or two, and then it started to climb up. Wow. So let's just go back a little bit. So in this case, because of this wick, naturally for me, I consider that to be an issue. So I will go to a lower time frame to start trading. I know which direction the market is going to go in, so I'm just going to trade it from there and ride the wave. I know generally, if we don't have a breakout past 50, then we're going to have a hesitation. You don't really know what's going to happen after that, but I know it's going to be a hesitation. In this case, that'll be my exit point. Look for another bullish entry. So the market moved all the way down here, then it's a good chance on the lower time frame we can have an entry to go long. You see what I'm saying? And ride the wave. That's generally how I would do it. But those who do trade strictly off the daily, you have to go at a lower lot size and, try your hand. Mainly because, again, look at what we're talking about here. On the 4 hour, this was a problem. The weekly and the daily, however, was down here. So that's where your stop loss would be below. So it worked out. All right. I don't want to scare nobody, but it definitely worked out. Let's keep moving. So triple arrows, bullish triple arrows is still in effect. we have a number of different entries to re-enter the market, to scalp the market. There's a number of entries here. Let's go keep going. Let's keep going. Because when we are doing swing trading, we're trading from arrow to arrow, which is the big arrow. And here's the big arrow from there to there. All right. So let's just recap if I can. Boom, there it is. Man, it's so big, it's kind of hard to pinpoint. All right, the entry is here. The exit is around there. Let's see. Wow, that's like over 900 pips. Over 900 pips. Did you see that? Over 900 pips. All right, let's move forward. We have triple arrows marking a reversal in the market. We're going down now. We're definitely going down. So I kind of like this a little better than the other setup, as you can see. And as you're trading the markets, you'll begin to notice, how certain setups look better than the other. Like, I will go over this in the future videos too. When you have a major cross like this on the 50, this is my 50 moving average line. That's a trade within itself. Okay. I just want to be clear with you. The market, we already know the market is bullish, right? So we got the doubles. Okay. That's a trade within itself. Then you got a cross between the 50. Now, these tools here are powerful. The triple arrow system is powerful. Man, all right, let's move on. I'll get too excited here. Triple arrows came into the downside, marking a reversal, right? So we got a reversal. This is on a daily time frame. So each candlestick is a day long. We're talking about 24 hours. All right, that's a long time. So it looks like everything's moving quickly, moving smooth when hindsight is 2020, but no, it does not work that way. All right, so the big move to the downside, we had a pullback. All right, then we had a continuation. Okay. All right, we're now approaching more recent times, and we got triples marking a bullish reversal. Okay, so the market moved, and then boom, we're here. From here to here, really didn't have any gain, but nonetheless, you went from triple arrow to triple arrow, so you won. Then we have another reversal going down. Oh, that looks so clean. Do you see this? You see this channel? See, some people, when you first start off, you got to go ahead and mark that, because we're talking about the daily time frame. So we got to look at touches, and I always look at 2 touches. If two areas touch, that's my zone, and this broke that zone so nicely. Oh my goodness. To be honest with you, this is how I became profitable as a trader. When I started to recognize how the market repeats itself and create patterns that are very familiar, I was able to stay in the market longer. I was able to take those trades when other times I would have skipped it because I thought it was, different than the strategy at the time that I was trying to do. So yeah, these are the things that's crazy. And later on, I'll go over M's and W's in the marketplace. Like if you can't see that this is a W, you see what I'm saying? We always trade the second leg of the M or W, and that's a strategy within itself. And again, if you already know what direction the market is going in, then a lot of times you can just trade in that direction, and then sometimes you can trade counter to that direction for the short term. You just got to be clear that if you are going to do any counter trend trading, it's for the short term. It's not for the long term. Okay, so you have to have protective stop. I even do trailing stops. I'm constantly monitoring a counter trend, a pullback, if you will, if I'm in that trade. So majority of the time, I tend to just avoid the trade altogether, because if I'm doing my other businesses, if I'm busy, busy with the family, whatever, I don't really have time to be babying the trade. However, there have been a time when you see such a good setup and it's going to pull back at a certain point. And I've been correct a few of those times thanks to the triple arrow system. I've been correct, and they have paid very well. I'm talking about last 2 weeks. Your boy has made a good amount of revenue. Let me just leave it like that, because when you're, like I said, when you're doing pullbacks, you're not really going for a lot of pips. So I knew it was a pullback. I took the trade based on my analysis, and I went up with a higher lot size. All right. You're going to find out in this market, a lot of people is going to try to get you to be ultra conservative with your trading. And I recommend that when you are new, when you are brand spanking new, perhaps the whole first year period of trading until you reach a certain number of profitable trades. Not that you made money, but just profitable trades, because now it is by becoming skilled at taking those trades, it teaches you in how to ultimately be profitable, meaning the money will be in your account. And that's an important step that a lot of people don't even talk about anymore. They just say, hey, keep your risk below 2% per position. Don't ever go above such and such. And, if your account is this and this, I believe that wholeheartedly. Don't let me, come off too strong here. I do. But once you become proficient in trading this market, you're going to kind of deviate from that plan, and I'm probably going to create a video on multiple broker accounts, because I have different strategies, money management strategies per broker account. Like I'm scalping, I'm doing intraday, and I'm doing long-term swing trades. I have different accounts for that, and that's important to have, because you don't want to mix all of this in really in one account. How can you gauge profitability that way? How can you ensure that you are following the exact rules for that account? Eventually, guys, I'm working on it right now, but I will show you my setups and how my computer is all laid out and things like that. I got about five monitors, 2 in front of me. Well, actually, it's 3 in front of me. I just usually don't use the third one. I got 2 behind me, but eventually I'm going to have about six monitors, working between 2 PCs and things like that. And the reason for that is because I have the way I operate. I work better when I have multiple platforms, open. And if you don't have the right PC, if you're working with the PC that you have and you're starting to get going, you're going to notice a slowdown with your charts. If you're overloaded and whatnot. Now, I'm not. My PC is 100% just for trading. So I don't have a bunch of documents, a bunch of files. My hard drive is barely used outside of the operating system itself and the broker platforms. I don't have anything else on my charts, on the desktop and in my hard drive. So we're good to go. All right. So let's continue on here. I don't want to make this video too long. The Euro Swiss daily chart, we are still in a downtrend. Triple arrows are still into the downside. And then look what just happened. So let's back up. I was right here. And if you trade triple arrow to triple arrow, you rolled it all the way down to here. And here we are with new sets of triple arrows in place. Then I created this video all to say is look at where we're going to go. If you don't take my word for it, that the triple arrow system is a beast, then go to your own charts, download the MT4 platform, set up a demo account, and get in on the Euro Swiss in your demo account. Right? I don't care if you do 10 cents a pip. I don't care if you do one standard lot, which is $10 a pip. All right, get in and don't get out until I say. Because if you don't have the triple arrow system, you're not going to be able to know when the next set of arrows come in. But just know it's going to be a while from now. So I may or may not create another video for this, just to be honest. I may just let the things go where it go. Matter of fact, since you don't have the triple arrow system, I implore you to get it. It'll be in the description below. But if I by chance do a continuation video, I'm probably going to combine it on this one. And just being up front, I want to make sure everybody's clear that there won't be no editing involved outside of me probably combining 2 separate videos together so I can make one video and put it out. All right, that's it. Because I want you to see this is real. All right, I'm taking this straight. And it's going to be in my long-term account. We're going to see what's going to happen from this. We're going to make a documentary, if you will, of the progress of the triple arrow system on a Euro Swiss. You mark my words, it is May 26th, day after Memorial Day. Hope everybody's well rested because it's time to get these pips. Was there any doubt Was there any doubt? First of all, we're on the Euro Swiss. Now, I am so excited to be able to call a trade and have it work out. All right. This is literally the 10th trade I've called out over the last 2 years, actually. And it is the 10th trade that has worked to a T. Now, when I say worked, I don't mean that, okay, we're done with the trade, because the trade could very well go back in the opposite direction. But let me be clear with you. I am in this trade on 3 accounts. 3. All right. I'm in this trade for the long haul, which is a swing trade. I'm in this trade for a few more pips. I think I need to go about maybe 4 or 5 more pips. It's going to get me out on that one. That's a scalping scenario. And I'm in this trade, as you see here. And it's pretty much trade from triple arrow to triple arrow. I mean, it doesn't get any more beautiful than this. The market has moved beautifully. We hit some support on the weekly, the monthly, the daily. We hit all types of support right here. So this was a great indication that the market was going to like explode, in my opinion. And, you know, if you're trading like I trade, then you're looking for a breakout. You're looking for a reason to do that breakout. And we got it. And when we got it, let me be clear. I look at this as tweezers, right? When you got tweezers in the market tends to always like do some type of pullback of some sort. And I guess you consider this a pullback. How many pips was it? Yep. So this is a pullback, and it's one of those things where you be like, oh man, am I going to win? Is this going to go all the way back down? But again, triple arrows came in. Triple arrows came in and said, hey, hold up, back up, Tuffy. We are saying to you, the market is getting ready to go bullish. We're turning around. Okay. Look at this. I'm on a daily time frame. If I ain't already mentioned that, but I'm sure I didn't. I'm so excited. You don't understand. When you see something, you call it and it comes to fruition. It only further confirms your experience level in the markets. All right. This is the stuff you need to be doing. If you're going to trade currency, if you're going to trade stock, if you're going to get in options, ETFs, whatever it is you choose to do, it takes time. Time is your friend. You know, your psychology, you know, when it comes down to trading, could be elementary. But within time, you will see the markets for what it is. You will make money. All right. Because like I said earlier, this candle can come back and like stop me out on another account, but I'll be in profit. You see what I'm saying? So it can come on this account. It can come all the way back down and, you know, do a little tricky things, whatever it can be. It's irrelevant. I already made money. That's what you got to understand. You know, yes, I trust the system. So I do know we're going to get a bigger move. We're going to have a up, down scenario, higher highs, higher lows, and it might come all the way down like 50%, 60%, and then start going up even higher highs, higher lows. I already know that. Since you know that, this is the reason why I'm staying in the trade. I'm ready for what the market will bring. All right. Exciting stuff right here. Folks, listen. If you don't already have the triple arrow system, you definitely need it now. You definitely need it now. Come on, get in here, take the trade. Let's get going. Ah, my goodness. I'm so excited about this. Yeah, I'm not going to go over anything else. I think that is it, folks. Man. All right, here we are. We got the Euro Swiss continuing in a bullish direction. I mean, as you can see, I'm up 265 pips. Great look on this long-term trade. It is now the 5th of June. Today is non-farm payroll, which will be coming out in the next 20 minutes. All right, so I wanted to give you a quick update so you can see for yourself that this works, man. This right here is the epitome of success. And this ain't the only trade that I'm in long term. I just want you to see because people are always asking, you know, what type of positions you take. What are you normally in? Because most of the time I generally take, or I should say I record my videos after I'm done the trade or before I get in the trade. There's so many other people on YouTube that puts out, you know, progress videos and show you their cash and all that type of stuff. I ain't really into all that. You may see it, you may not see it. Kind of depends on what I leave up. And technically, just to be honest, yeah, I might forget to take this stuff off my platform before I record, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Look, this is the real. We're in real life situations right now with our economy, with the virus. We got a lot of things going on. But as you can see, there are still ways to make money from your home. You know, listen, I'm in flops. I'm in flops right now. All right. I get up just like clockwork. I look at my charts. I analyze the market. I make a determination and I leave my charts. I go live my life. I got other businesses. I got a construction company. I work. I'm not just trading, you guys. So, you know, I'm doing way more than just trading. Am I successful at trading? Yes. Can I be successful moving forward? Absolutely. Wonder why? Because once you learn this skill and not rely on just indicators, not rely just on somebody else giving you signals, you will be successful. You teach a person to fish, and they will be able to fish for the rest of their life. That actually is true. All right. Man, I don't know. I think this should be the end of my video here, because what I'm getting ready to do is move my stop loss in the profits. And whatever happens from there happens from there. But as you can see, we have a pretty good runner right now. This thing is running. It's running so far away from them triple arrows. Oh my goodness. Listen, do you understand that the same thing can happen for you? You can realize profits like this. You might be able to realize more profits than this, depending on your account balance, right? You can do this. All you have to do is get the MT4 platform, which I can show you how to set it up. I can show you what indicators you might need that comes with the MT4 platform that will make the triple arrow system more custom to your needs. You know, get into our group. Let's talk about what makes you tick, because it's more than just getting in, taking a trade. You really need to know the psychology and how you are able to perform in the market. Basically, I think that we can make a real change here. You join our group. It's free. Okay. You only need to purchase the triple arrow systems. I do not charge for my services. I am here to coach you in the right direction. I'm here to set the record straight that now everybody out here is just about getting money. All right. We are about making a team. You don't have to be doing this alone. You don't have to trade by yourself. You can really get in here, make some money. When you mess up, when you're taking trades you probably shouldn't be taking, we're here to help you. There is the super easy Forex groups. There is my group. There's other groups out here. Depending on what you need, I might refer you out to them, to be honest with you. Because at the end of the day, you can really benefit with the super easy Forex family, with the triple arrow system, and realizing profits like this along the way.